Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining this session, this new live session. This is the second edition for Ask Alina. This is your time to ask any questions you have regarding the job, the company, the application process, our job offers, anything that you would like to know. This is your chance. I will be answering live during this session. So your questions are very welcome, and I'm going to be answering to all of them. And just before we start, let me tell you that we never charge our candidates for any money, never, in no step of the application process. We never have done that. We are never doing that. So please, if somebody requests money, know that it's a fake account and it's a scam. So please just ignore that and take a lot of care for that. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. I'm seeing all your waves. Thanks for joining. So, like I said, this is your time to ask any questions that you might have regarding JobDoc, the application process, our job offers, and those kinds of questions. I'm Alina. I'm JobDoc's brand ambassador. I'm from Mexico, and I'm here to help. So I'll just wait for your questions. Remember that here on our JobDoc Instagram account, we have in our bio section, we have a link that can lead you to many options that we have for you. We have the website option, the resources option, the apply now option. So there you can see more about the job offers that we have for you and about the company as well. So we're receiving the first questions. How many days a week agents work? Well, the virtual assistants, they all have this schedule from Monday to Friday. So it's just 5 days a week. It's Monday to Friday. And well, normally the schedule starts, well, for me, in my personal case, my schedule is from 8:30 a.m. Eastern time to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, from Monday to Friday. So it's always 5 days for every virtual assistant here at JobDoc. Thanks for your question. Okay. I'm reading. Hi, Alina. Thanks so much for the phenomenal service thus far. I just submitted my second part of the application process and was wondering what time frame ahead is. Okay, so in every case of every application process, the time varies a lot because we want to give a total attention and total focus to each of your applications. Each individual case is super important for us, so it might take like the time for us to really review and read everything and watch everything and see everything that you just sent. But if you want to know like any update on your specific case, you can either contact your guide. Remember that the guides are there to help you and answer your questions and any concern that you might have. Just consult with your guide if you need any updates or want any responses or information or confirmations also. And also we have this other email that's help@jobdoc.com. You can also send your concerns, questions, and request information and updates that you might have. You can email your questions up there. We'll kindly answer to you as well up there. So yeah, that's the two options that I have for you. If you want to know what's going on with your application process, you can either contact your guide or contact us via email with help@jobdoc.com. So what fields do we need to have studies on? Well, for the marketing assistant position, we do require that you have a degree on marketing or an experience working in the marketing area. But for the administrative assistant position, we don't require experience. So yeah, if you're looking for the marketing assistant position, yeah, maybe you should know that we do require marketing experience prior to the application. Do we have to work on holidays? Well, if your country is having a holiday that you would like to have the day off too, you can totally request it. It's remember that we are offering paid vacations. It's when you're starting your your position, when you're starting with JobDoc, you have 5 days of vacations after your 3-month training period, and you have the first 6 months to use those first 5 paid vacation days. And when you reach your 6-month anniversary, you unlock these other 5 days of vacations. So you can totally use this one of these days if you want to use if you want to celebrate a holiday from your country. You can totally use one of those. And remember, it's paid. Is a degree required? Only in the marketing assistant position, and it can be a marketing degree or like having prior marketing experience, like working in a marketing area prior to us. But for the administrative assistant, no, you don't require a degree. It's like we appreciate if you have a degree for the administrative assistant position, but if you don't worry. Like if you don't have one, don't worry for the administrative position. But for the marketing assistant position, yes, we do expect a degree or prior working experience in the marketing area. Hi, Alina. May you kindly explain how many positions are available at any given point in time? Yeah, sure. Well, right now, the positions that we have for starters for everyone, they are the marketing assistant positions and the administrative assistant positions. Of course, these positions can be more specific depending on the requirements of the US-based employee that you will be working with. Like, for example, you can be hired as a marketing assistant position, like that's the position for starters, but you can end up being like the video coordinator or like the digital marketing analyst, things like that, like more specific. So yeah, but like the general positions for starters that we have for all of you are marketing assistant position and administrative assistant position. Hi, Alina. I'm applying for a job vacant with you. Could you please share an advice with us? Thank you. You're cool. Thank you. You're cool too. So, well, any advice that I could give to you? Well, if you're during the application process, just remember to be yourself and always be super, super honest. I think that's like the best piece of advice that I can give to you in every step of the application process. And once you get the job, just try to stick to yourself, stick to what you know. Don't pretend you are somebody else, or don't pretend that you know things that you don't know. So try to be honest, and I promise things will go perfectly if you're honest and you are true to yourself. So don't worry about that. You're going to do an amazing job, and I wish you all a lot of luck, the best of luck. Hello, Alina. I was wondering, how does a day working for JobDoc looks like? Well, in my case, I'm part of the internal JobDocs team. So in my case, like for my specific position, that is brand ambassador, I manage the newsletters that you receive once you subscribe to the newsletters. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We prepare those. We include the recent blogs, the weekly teas. I also host the weekly teas that you see every Thursday of every week. So tomorrow, being Thursday, it's going to be the first time that you will be seeing me as the weekly tea host. I remember that the last time I was doing this Ask Alina edition, it was that week when I was being interviewed in the weekly tea. And now that I'm doing this second edition, tomorrow is going to be like the first time when I'm hosting a weekly tea interview. So that's cool. So yeah, that's what I do normally. I host the weekly tea interviews. I manage the newsletters. I organize these live sessions, organize these ones for Instagram live sessions that we are calling Ask Alina. And we also manage another type of live sessions that we also do monthly, every last Thursday of every month. I have invites and guests to the live sessions, and we talk about a specific case. So yeah, I basically do that. Of course, that's like the general idea. But as a virtual assistant working for a US based business, what you normally would do is, well, for example, for the marketing assistant positions, like the general daily tasks can involve in content creation, managing the social media platforms of the US based business, coordinating the video editions, those kinds of things. And for the administrative assistant positions, your normal daily tasks can include booking flights, booking appointments, managing the phone calls, maintaining the appropriate filling systems, making reports, organizing meetings, reunions, the calendar, the agenda for the US-based business, for the US-based employer. So yeah, that's normally what you do on the positions that we're offering. And it is, from my perspective, it has been great so far. I have really enjoyed it so much. So yeah, I totally encourage you and to try and have a leap of faith. And I know the application process it's different, but it's worth the try. So yeah, thank you for your questions. I'm going to be answering more. What is the best part about working at JobDoc? I believe, from my point of view, it's the team, the energy from the team. Everyone here in JobDoc is super supportive, not only in the internal team, but being a virtual assistant working for a US-based employer. JobDoc is always there for you. Like, you don't just start working for the US-based employer and we leave you forever and don't ever speak to you again. No, that doesn't happen here. In JobDoc, we're always there for you. We are always having contact with you. And yeah, we're always worried or trying that you are happy and that the US-based client is happy too, and that everyone's happy here. Everyone is super supportive. Everyone is always there to help you. So yeah, I think that's the best part, that you don't feel alone at all. You know that you have a team that can back you up anytime that you need it. So yeah, I think that's the best part. Hi, Alina, could you tell me if there are any benefits such as medical insurance, PTU, etc.? At the moment, we are managing paid vacations and yeah, those bonuses also. So yeah, we're working very hard to try and get you other benefits, but at the moment, it's the paid vacation and the bonuses and the salary, and yeah, that's the benefits that we give. What advice can you provide for the interview? I'm nervous. Don't worry, you'll do great. Best of luck. And well, advice, I think I have three for you. So the first one can be there on time. That's super, super important. I think that even like trying to get in the meeting at least 5 minutes before like the actual time, I think that is something that demonstrates that you're interested in the job, and that speaks good about you. So yeah, that's one, be there on time. And number two, test your audio and video quality of your computer before the interview, like hours before the interview. So you make sure that everything is correct and you don't have any audio problems or visual problems during your interview. So yeah, make those tests before the interview. And well, the third one can be yourself, be super true to yourself and be honest. Remember that honesty is something that we do seek, and we actually know when someone's like not being honest. And even if the people don't know it at first hand, like at the first time, eventually, the truth always comes out. So try to stick to yourself, try to be honest in what you know, in your actual skills. Don't pretend, don't lie. So yeah, I think that's the best advices that I can give you for the interview. Be there on time, test your audio visuals from the computer before the interview, and be yourself and be honest. and good luck. Good luck to everybody that is right now experiencing the application process. Good luck to everybody that is having their interviews soon. So yeah, good luck to everyone. Do I have to know Spanish? Have written in capital letters. Do I have to know Spanish? Because I saw that as one of your requirements. This is because sometimes the clients, even if they're based in the US, the clients are sometimes having other clients, like the US based employers are having clients that are only Spanish speakers. So in order for you to help them in those cases, like assist them in those cases, you might actually need to know Spanish in those cases. How the company makes the payment with different countries. The payments are done fortnightly and they are always made via PayPal. So yeah, that's great. And you're also paid with dollars. So yeah, via PayPal. Can I apply if I have a medium level of English? The English levels that we ask for are C1 and C2, which I believe is native and advanced English. Those are like the levels of English that we request. What type of contract is handled? Is it in accordance with the laws of my country? The contract is a yearly contract regularly. And yes, it's legal in those countries. But is it necessary to know skills with design tools like the Adobe package, right? What else in regards to knowledge do we need to successfully apply? I think you're meaning for the marketing assistant position. Yeah, we do require like that you have maybe some skills in editing and social media handling and post like content creations, creating posts and creating the copies. So yeah, not necessarily like an expertise, but yeah, we do require an experience and as many creative designing skills as you can have. Those are highly appreciated and highly like taken into account. So yeah. I applied, it took me almost 3 weeks for a response, but I got rejected. I wonder why, what could I improve in order to apply again? You can always reapply. Just remember that you need to use another email, a different email from the one that you used the first time that you applied. That's super important. That's the first thing. And the second one, of course, we can totally give you feedback. That's totally something that we can do. Just please contact the email that I mentioned before. It's help@jobdoc.com. There you can ask any request, question, confirmation, feedback also. So yeah, please make sure you send an email to that email. It's help@jobdoc.com with your request, with you requesting your feedback, and you can surely apply again. We totally encourage you to reapply. Just remember, please use a different email from the first time that you applied. How is a normal working day in the life of an administrative assistant? A normal working day in the life of an administrative assistant can include a lot of phone calls and handling the emails and booking meetings, flights, organizing these reunions, and what else? Maybe managing reports, maintaining appropriate filling systems. And yeah, I think that's normally how a normal working day being an administrative assistant is. Of course, this is super general. It can be more specific depending on the requirements and necessities of the US-based employer. Will an administrative assistant take calls like a call center? well, this is like not a call center. You might have to handle some phone calls, but as in every normal office, like work office in the world, and you will not just like be handling phone calls. You will be doing like actual other things that can help the US based business. Like I mentioned, you are going to be managing the emails, organizing meetings, and booking appointments, and yeah, those kinds of stuff. Filling reports, not only phone calls. It can be that you have to answer a phone call, but it's always regarding the necessities of the US based employer. But you don't do that only every day, all day. So yeah, don't worry about that. You might have to take some phone calls, but because those are, related to other things in the US based business that you will be working with. How long have you been at JobDoc? I started here at JobDoc in February of this year, February 1, the first, February 1st, 2021. So yeah, I have been here, I think it's half a year. So yeah, and I've loved every second. If you don't have any experience in marketing assistant, can I still apply? We do require a prior marketing experience, specifically for the marketing assistant position. But on the other hand, for the administrative assistant position, we don't require experience. But for the marketing position, yes, we do expect that you have either a marketing degree or, sorry, we do, what I was saying is that for the marketing position, we do expect a marketing degree or like prior experience working in the marketing area. For administrative assistant, do they require a C1 level English? Yes, that's for all of our positions. We do expect an advanced level of English. So yeah, it's always C1 or C2 for every position here at JobDoc. Hi, Alina. Does JobDoc have benefits for their employees, such as medical insurance, PTU, and that kind of benefits? We offer, for the benefits at JobDoc, we offer paid vacations, and we offer these bonuses and those kinds of economic benefits. We're working really hard to try and get more benefits for our virtual assistants, but at the moment, it's just the ones I mentioned. Hi, Alina. I live in an area where we have central time. Is it okay if I want to start working at 9 a.m. central time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time? Totally. Like you can apply, and also not every virtual assistant here works for an Eastern time, because not every city in the United States manages that time. So you can be selected for a firm that actually has like a more related time with your time. So yeah, you can totally apply and comment that situation during your application process, so we can consider you for specific zones of based businesses. If I get rejected for a marketing assistant position, may I apply for an administrative assistant position? Yes, totally. I totally encourage you to do that. And just remember to reapply with a different email than the one you used for your first application. So yeah, that's super, super important. You can all reapply, and we totally encourage you to do that. Just remember, please use a different email than the first time that you applied. Hi, Alina, can I reapply if at any point my application gets rejected? You can reapply will if you weren't able to continue with the application process before the interview. That's a very good question, and thank you. So yeah, if you were rejected before the interview, yes, you can totally reapply with a different email. Will an administrative assistant handle calls intensely like call centers? No, don't worry, guys. This is not a call center at all. Like you will be handling phone calls, yes, but like the normal phone calls that work office handles, not every day, and that's not the only thing that you will do, and it's just when necessary for the US based business. You will be doing some other activities apart from handling phone calls when needed only. So yeah, you can also be managing the reports, filling, like I mentioned, filling reports, booking meetings, appointments, handling the US based business agenda and the calendar, also organizing meetings, those kinds of stuff are what you normally do when you're an administrative assistant. But no, don't worry, you will not be having to handle calls intensely like a call center. This is not like that. What I have to fill in the cover letter. The topic for your cover letter will be shared with you once you get to that point of the application process. But what I can recommend you, if you're needing maybe some tips or you're feeling nervous about it, what I can recommend you is to stay clear and concise. You don't need to make a 3-page long cover letter. With just 1 page is more than enough. Just remember to stay concise and super clear, and yeah, just remember to share like the most important skills that you can add to the position. I think from 3 to 4 paragraphs is more than perfect, so don't worry about that. Include what you believe is important and what actually is related to the job description. That's important also. So for the next question, should we have prepared a CV for the interview? Actually, the CV is requested before you get to schedule an interview. Like they will check your CV before, like that's one step before the interview step. So yeah, for the moment, like if you like advance to the next step, like for the interview, they would already have seen your CV and approved it. So don't worry, like for the moment of the interview, you would already send the CV and they would already approved it. And that's why they give you an interview, It's like the CV is as like it's steps before the interview. Can we work from India? I'm so sorry, but right now we are not recruiting people from India, but we are working very, very hard to start recruiting in more countries than the countries that we only recruit for now. For now, it's only 6 countries. It's Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador, Argentina, Colombia, and South Africa. We are only recruiting from those 6 countries at the moment, but we're working really hard to expand our horizons. Is it like a call center? No, not at all. This is super important. Not at all. This is not anything like a call center. May I apply with a B2 upper English level, or do I need the C1? We do request C1 and C2 levels, just advanced English, but I can encourage you to try. And yeah, just let's see what happens. Hi, Alina. What advice can you give us for people who are about to present the job interview? Thank you for your question. I would like to encourage you to be there on time, like arrive to your interview meeting on time. just like you would do if it was a, like a face-to-face physical interview. Test your audio and video before the interview. Like make sure that your audio visuals are in a perfect setup before the interview, so you don't have any problems during the interview, because that can give like a bad image. And another recommendation or advice that I would give you for the interview is to be yourself and be honest also. Be super honest. Don't pretend that you know or don't know something. Just be honest and stay true, and you'll do amazing. And best of luck for anybody that is going to have their interviews today or tomorrow or soon. And also for anybody that is in any step of the application process, good luck to everyone. Hi, Alina. What type of employment contract does the company have? We manage regularly a 1-year contract. Okay, so I applied. It took me almost 3 weeks for a response, but I got rejected. I don't know if I'm repeating these questions because I'm pretty sure that I saw this already, but you can always ask for feedback to us. We're totally going to be able to do that for you. You can always ask for feedback and we can give it to you. Just please contact help@jobdoc.com so you can receive your personal feedback for your personal case. The company makes the payments via PayPal and fortnightly. What kind of questions are they going to ask in the interview? It's like a normal job interview. Like it's a normal job interview. So you might expect questions about your experience and your skills and those types of questions. So, well, disclaimer, a bit pause. Remember that we never charge our candidates for money. We never have done that. We will never be doing that. So if anybody is requesting money for you, just know that it's a fake account and it's scam, and please don't answer to those types of requests at all. So yeah, be very careful with that. And yeah, just remember that we never charge money in any step of the application process, and we never have done that and never will do that. So yes, please take a lot of care. If my laptop isn't the best one, do I have the chance to buy a new one? Yeah, totally. If you feel like the laptop that is going to affect your job, you can totally, if you want, you can totally look for a new one if you think that will help you. Thank you so much. I was about asking you about the application procedure. Are you still evaluating it? If you mean evaluating your specific case, you can always contact your guide on how your application process is going so far, or you can also contact our email help@jobdoc.com if you want some evaluation or feedback or answers regarding your specific case. But remember that the guides are always there to help you, and you can always contact them. So yeah, remember that they should always be your first channel for receiving information. So yeah, but we're always there to help you, and we can always check your specific case. I love your eyes. Thank you so much. Thank you. How long does it take to receive an answer after the first interview? So yeah, in each case is different. We like to give special attention to each of applications that we receive, being these the documents that we request, being these your results from the interview. So please be patient, and if you want some specific information on your case, just let your guide know like what's going on. Like if they have any updates, you can totally ask them for that information. And yeah, do you work for a US company or for JobDoc? On my case, I work like for the internal team of JobDoc. Yes, as the brand ambassador. So that's why I'm the one hosting the live sessions, and you will be seeing me hosting the weekly tea interviews that we publish every Thursday. So yeah, you're welcome, Alina. Thank you, Ali. How many challenges does one go through until they are employed by the job doc? Well, we have the whole application process available on our website. You can totally click on the bio that on the link that we have on our bio description here in the JobDoc's Instagram account. And you can watch our application process in our website so you can know what to expect next. Like you can see all the steps in that specific tab of the website. So yeah, just please go to our website and look for the application process section so you never miss like what's next and you're prepared. Do we have to pay the taxes of USA? No, you don't have to pay the taxes of USA. You like the taxes situation as like you have to manage it the way your country manages it. JobDoc has any office or everyone works from home? Yes, exactly. Everyone works from home. That's like the idea. We all work from home and we meet each other through meetings. So I think that's like the best part of being able to work from home, but still like staying productive and doing our works and doing our tasks. So yeah, every position is remote. Every position is home office, and we don't have like official JobDoc offices anywhere. So yeah, it's everyone working from home. How much does the company pays you? Well, for the administrative virtual assistant, the salary that they are offering, it's starting in $800 US dollars. And for the marketing assistant position, the salary is starting in 1,000 US dollars for starters. Any tips to pass the interview? Like I mentioned, be sure to be there in time and just be honest and try to be yourself. Be honest in all your responses, and try to prove why you're incredible and why you would be a great asset for the team. How long does it take to receive a response after signing the contract? I mean the matching process. Yeah, the matchmaking process. The matchmaking process also varies a lot because, as you know, like the US-based employers are the ones that give the final decision. They are the ones that give the thumbs up for your profile. So yeah, it's mainly depending on what they tell us. So please be patient, and like I told you, you can always request for any updates with your guide for your specific case, and they will give you that information. Do you have to pay taxes in the USA? No, don't worry, you don't have to pay taxes in the USA. The taxes, you will manage them like you normally do in your country. I'm seeing two questions regarding like the response time. So like I told you, you can always contact your guide for any updates, or you can also contact the email help@jobdoc.com if you are expecting some confirmation information, dates, if like at all, like any question you might have, you can always contact that email. But you might as well want to contact your guide to ask them those like what's happening, like what's going on, like any updates regarding your application process. And yeah, for like in a specific time, we don't have like it. We tend to place you where you fit incredibly. So that's something that requires time and requires attention. So please be patient. We'll try to put you in the best place possible. And yeah, for any information, please make sure to contact your guide for your specific case. Like if you want to know like what's going on or how's it going, just please contact your guides. And yeah, they'll help you kindly. How much does an administrative assistant gets paid per month? So for the administrative assistant position, the salary that is offered for starters is 800 US dollars monthly. If I have a website and I've been managing throughout the marketing process, could that be taken as a marketing experience? Yeah, what we take into account for marketing experience can be a marketing degree or being working in the marketing area before applying. So there were some comments about people that signed the contract, but after some time could not actually work for a company and were quite disappointed since they thought they had a guaranteed job. Yeah, after the contract being signed, it's when we send your profile to our possible candidates that are the US based businesses, and they need to give the thumbs up. Like we tell you, they are the ones that give the last decision. So yeah, they're the ones that give the thumbs up. And yeah, sometimes these things happen when you weren't like matched with any client. Like we need to like not keep going with your application process. But you can totally ask for feedback um, with your guide or with the help@jobdoc.com to know what happened, or we always encourage you to reapply. And yeah, just remember to do it with a different email. Hi, I can apply to the job offer. Being a resident of Spain, I am an accountant. Well, at the moment, we are only recruiting from the countries of Mexico, Argentina, South Africa, Honduras, El Salvador, and Colombia. We are working very hard to expand our horizons and start recruiting from other countries, but at the moment, it's just these 6 countries that I mentioned. What kind of bonuses do you offer? It's like normal bonuses that you can receive in any job. It's like productivity bonuses, and yeah, they always depend on maybe the goals that you have. So yeah, those kinds of bonuses, or it can be like, I don't know, maybe a day off, or I don't know, those kinds of things. Alina, if I get rejected applying for marketing assistant position, after that, may I apply for an administrative position? Yes, you can reapply. Just remember to use a different email when you reapply. Use a different one from the first time that you apply. we're reaching the end of the live session. I just want to see if there's questions that can be different from the ones that I've already answered throughout the live session. Okay, here I have one. This one's this one's this one's good. So how do I make the perfect video to say why I'm incredible? So yeah, thank you so much for the question. And yeah, the 90 seconds video is totally like you mentioned about showing why you're incredible, why you're a great asset. Remember to be creative. Remember to, I don't know, maybe add images or videos. The thing is that you can let your imagination fly and make a creative video, but don't forget to still mention why you're a great asset, what you can add to the team, what you can add to the company. So yeah, remember that you already sent your CV, your resume, and your cover letters. So please make sure that your video is something that has not like the actual same information that you already put it in the CV or in the cover letter, but let the video be something that can like be part of that, like complement that. Like the video can be something that can help you complement what you're saying on the CV, on the cover letter, and that's more like it's preferable than just mentioning what you already mentioned on the CV and the cover letter all over again. So yeah, make sure to stay creative and yeah, try to complement the information that you already wrote in the other documents. Let the video show the creative side of you and like the soft skills of you and those kinds of things. Hi, Alina, where are you from? I'm from Mexico, specifically from Tampico. It's the name of the city. How does a US-based company pay us here in Mexico? Sorry. How does a US-based company pay us here in Mexico? We are paid via PayPal fortnightly, every 15 days, every 15 and every last day of the month. We are paid via PayPal. Do you consider that it's really hard getting hired by JobDoc? No, I don't think it's hard, but I think you do need to be detail oriented and you need to pay full attention and give like your best effort. It's totally not something that's easy to get, but it's not hard. It's just you have to be super focused when you're doing the application process. But don't be scared. It's not hard. I totally encourage that you take a leap of faith and that you apply. So yeah. Do you have any part-time jobs? No, we only offer full-time jobs. So yeah, at the moment it's only full-time jobs. Of course, it is only full-time jobs. Like I see you're mentioning just to I can study and work at the same time. I don't think there's a problem if you, I don't know, have like 2 classes pending. I don't know, it depends, but yeah, it's a full-time job. What industries are the most common to work for as marketing assistant? Well, all are like every position normally works with law firms, like US-based law firms. That's the most common. But also we have some cases of virtual assistants working with small business owners from the US also. But the most common ones are the law firms. But don't worry, you don't have to be like, you don't have to have a background in legal school, or you don't have to be a lawyer, you know, don't worry about that. You will stick, like you will be a marketing virtual assistant, sticking to the marketing area or side of the law firm. Or for the administrative assistant position, you will just be seeing like sticking to the administrative side of the law firm. But don't worry, you don't need to have like lawyer background or something like that. Don't worry about that. So yeah, I think we're reaching the end of the live session. Please, the questions that you have, I'm receiving a lot of questions, so I know I didn't like answer like all of them because we ran out of time. But please remember that all these questions you can send them to either your guides if you're already in the application process. You can DM us your questions, and we will kindly answer. You can DM via Instagram, Facebook. You can also send us a message via Twitter. We're also there too. And you can also always send your questions in through email. It's help@jobdoc.com. So yeah, please, these questions that I'm still receiving, there are a lot and we ran out of time. So please, these questions that you have, don't just like stay with the questions. Please ask us. We're always here to help you. And so yeah, please make sure to reach out to us via our social medias or via email or with your guides if you're already in the application process. So yeah, thank you very much for getting into this live session. Thank you very much for joining. I had a great time. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time, for making questions, or maybe just seeing the live sessions and like watching the responses. I hope that this was useful for you. And well, I'll see you next time. We will do these kinds of live sessions every month. We also have an upcoming live session and I think it's July 29, and we will also be answering questions. So if maybe your question wasn't answered here, you can as well ask it in that live session. And yeah, but for like the Instagram live sessions on this section that we call Ask Alina, this will be every month. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletters, make sure to visit our websites, make sure to follow us on social media, and stay tuned for tomorrow's weekly tea. Tomorrow is Thursday, weekly tea Thursday, so make sure to check up on that. And thank you everyone once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.